Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel Movie Date with Kate. Thanks so much for being here tonight as I start the first episode of the mini-series Band of Brothers, which lots of you recommended to me after my Saving Private Ryan movie reaction video was released. I'm very excited to be starting it now. I know it's created by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, and I understand they interview some of the war veterans and their family members before each episode. So that's going to be interesting and educational. I expect the whole mini-series to be very shocking, emotional, compelling, and will ultimately offer just a glimpse into the horrors of World War II. But I think it's going to be an excellent display of acting, editing, and I know I'm going to be fully invested. So let's start episode 1.
We were in a store and a guy told us to put our uniforms on. He says the USA is in a war with Japan.
Our country was attacked. It wasn't like Korea or Vietnam.
Who would like to volunteer for the Air Force, Navy, or whatever?
They don't even look that old.
Who would like to volunteer for the Airborne? What the hell is the Airborne? Nobody ever heard of it.
And 3 fellows in that town committed suicide because they couldn't go.
Wow. Talk about sense of duty.
Do for accolades. I did them because it's what had to be done.
The guy said, well, you jump out of an airplane to fight the enemy. They said, go to hell. Nobody put up their hands. But you get paid $50 a month more. So that made it $100.
Oh, I like Damian Lewis. Great actor. Honestly, whenever strings are in an orchestra, they just make you feel something really deep in your soul. Executive producers Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg. It's going to be really good. Band of Brothers. I've wanted to watch this for years. Upholstery, England. It's very stylized with sepia tones. I like that, it really gives it a historic feel. Airborne. Oh, give him a mohawk. Why not?
The Father and the Son and the Holy.
They're all heading out over the channel.
Company! Gather up around me! High winds on the drop zone. The invasion has been postponed. We're on a 24-hour stand-down.
Imagine that, getting so mentally prepared you're going to be leaving and then told, not yet.
It so happens I rather expected it.
No, I can't.
Oh, none of them are thinking about the movie. They haven't even taken off their camouflage paint.
I think it's clearing up. How are your men?
They'll be fine.
5 o'clock in New York, 4 o'clock in Chicago.
Happy hour, huh?
Yeah. A couple of drinks, maybe an early dinner before the theater.
Should have been born earlier, Nix.
What, and give up all this?
I wonder if they do think that in their hearts.
Go to Chicago, I'll take you there. Actually, it's from there.
Oh, him.
112 days with that son of a bitch, and here we are.
Okay, 2 years earlier. So they've known each other a long time.
Are at the position of attention.
Oh, David Schwimmer.
Have you been blousing your trousers over your boots?
No, sir.
Explain the creases at the bottom.
No excuse, sir.
Your weekend pass is revoked. Dirt in the rear sight pass revoked. When did you sew on these chevrons?
Yesterday, sir.
Long enough to notice this. Revoked.
Sir.
Rust on the butt plate hinge spring revoked. Rusty bayonet. You want to kill German? Not with this. I wouldn't take this piece of shit to war, and I will not take you to war in your condition. Now, thanks to these men and their infractions, every man in the company who had a weekend pass has lost it.
Oh, I hate that when they punish everybody.
Change into your PT gear. We're running Currahee.
He is a hard ass.
I ain't going up that hill.
Blouse in your pants.
Shut up, Lon, all right? He gigged everybody.
You should know better. Don't give him no excuses.
Why don't you come here, look at these trousers, and you tell me if there's a crease on them?
Why are you not in your PT gear?
I asked you a question, Private.
Do not help that man! Not stop! We have 13 minutes to get to the top of this mountain! Are you Silver?
They always say, you know, don't leave a man behind, but he was very strict then, don't help him.
Make it up there, come on! Come on now, come on now! Christensen, come on, reach it down there, come on! We are coming on 23 minutes! That is not good enough for Easy Company!
Oh, they're in their uniform.
We can do this, come on!
Oh, that must be heavy. No doubt the soldiers would say the fittest they've ever been in their life was when they were in the military.
I'm gonna say something.
Joe.
Mission is spade, sir. Mission granted. We got 9 companies, sir. Well, how come we're the only company marching 12 miles full pack in the pitch dark?
Why do you think, Private Randleman?
Lieutenant Sobel hates us, sir.
Just hates you.
Thank you, sir.
So they have it harsher and more terrible than anyone else, okay.
Easy Company, canteens out and open.
They will pour the contents onto the ground. Now, Lieutenant. Who is this? Why is there no water in your canteen? You drank from your canteen, didn't you? Was this man ordered to not drink from his canteen?
He was, sir.
You have disobeyed a direct order. You will repeat all 12 miles of the march immediately.
Oh my god, that is so unfair, really. 12 miles all again.
What in the name of God are you doing with my company? You're late and you allow troopers to disobey orders?
No excuse, sir.
You're making me look bad. This is not Dog Company. This is Easy Company. And under my command, this will be the finest company in this regiment. I want the names of 6 men, their infraction, and your disciplinary recommendations. Is that clear?
What infraction, sir?
Find some.
Oh, that makes me livid. I wonder if him being the harshest is going to pay off eventually.
To the wall, over as a team. Get to the wall.
That's big, that's boy.
Oh, there was a pig's head.
You have 50 minutes to the top and back, and I will be watching you. What are you waiting for?
Wow. Oh, did they run with him?
Easy Company has the finest performance record, thanks to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Isn't that Lieutenant Winters? I was planning on giving him a set of these today. He'd be proud to get them from you.
Pornography, contraband, non-regulation clothing. How is it, Private, has spare time for so much correspondence?
Are personal letters to be considered contraband?
They have no personal property.
Wow.
All weekend passes are canceled.
Why is he so horrible?
Lieutenant Winters?
Oh, I didn't think it'd be like this. I'm so cross.
Colonel Sink has seen fit to promote you. You'll serve as my executive officer. And as a test of your command potential, I am designating you mess officer for 14 days. Company breakfast to be served at 0600.
Yes, sir.
I think a special meal would be a welcome change of pace. I like spaghetti.
Part of me's expecting like a trap.
More coming. Guys are packing it away.
Get up! The Easy Company is running up Currahee! Move!
I knew it.
3 miles up, 3 miles down. Let's go, let's go!
Oh.
Close your ears!
Oh, he's a bit of a sadist, really, isn't he?
Private Randleman, you look tired. There's an ambulance waiting for you at the bottom of the hill. Pull upon the right. We always hit our ass.
He looks like he's livid there singing. Why is he like that?
This will be the first of 5 exits scheduled for today. Upon successful completion, you'll be certified Army paratroopers. 6 okay! 1 okay! No! All you have to do is remember what you were taught, and I guarantee you gravity will take care of the rest. And gentlemen, rest assured, any refusals in the aircraft or at the door, you will be out of the airborne. 1 okay!
Like clockwork.
4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000.
Well deserved.
3 miles up, 3 miles down.
10 hot.
Oh, what a party pooper.
Well, at ease, paratroopers.
Oh. I thought it was Ross.
Parachute infantry is a brand new concept. I want you to know that I'm damn proud of each and every one of you. Now, you deserve this party, so I want you to have fun. Currahee! Currahee!
June 23rd, 1943. Camp Mackle, North Carolina, I believe.
We're in the wrong position.
We're textbook position for ambush.
Let's just get him.
Sir, we have perfect cover here.
Deploy your troops.
Second platoon, move out. What? Tactical column.
I wonder who's going to be right. I didn't realise training was...
Captain, you've just been killed. Your outfit?
Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506.
They should have done what Damien said. He's going to be really upset over that.
What's up?
I'm hearing a lot of rumblings.
Sobel?
He gets a little jumpy in the field.
He gets jumpy and then you get killed.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
2nd Platoon ready?
Ready, sir.
Then get them in formation. We're moving out.
Oof.
He's got no chance. Either the crowds will get him, or one of us.
I'm always fumbling with grenades. Easy if one went off by accident.
Now, they must have put him in charge for a reason.
Because the Army wouldn't make a mistake, right, Chief?
Going my way? Wherever the train takes me. Yeah, come on, take a guess. See, I, of course, know, so don't tell me.
New York City, troop ship, England. We're invading Europe, my friend.
1943, Brooklyn Naval Shipyard.
Dear Sir or Madam, soon your son will drop from the sky to defeat the enemy.
Some lucky bastard.
I'm glad I'm going to Europe.
What if we don't get to Europe? What if they send us to North Africa?
My brother's in North Africa. He says it's hot.
It's hot in Africa?
Shut up.
If I'm next to Sobel in combat, I'm moving on down the line.
That prick's the son of Abraham.
He's what?
He's a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
Congratulations. Get your nose out of my face.
Well, with the amount of men there, that was bound to happen at some point. Blighty.
Attack! Ah! No! You want to kill him! Harry, look! Front! Ah!
Okay, so it's more training in England.
We'll then maneuver right in through these trees. At the same time, our 2nd platoon moves over here, close with, and kill or capture that German.
I can see a telephone box. It's mad to think how old they are.
Sobel's late. Why is there a fence here? There should be no fence here. Give me the map.
You can see he's panicking a bit.
We could go over it, sir.
That's not the point. Where the goddamn hell are we?
Sobel's lost again, right?
Yeah, he's lost. Can you do Major Wharton? Then goose this smug.
Oh, yeah, yes. You got it, you got it.
Come on. All right, just this once.
3-3. Isn't that the intersection?
You're full grid off.
Clear problem, Captain Sobel.
I think it's Major Horton, sir.
What is he? Did he join us?
What is the goddamn hold up, Mr. Sobel?
Oh my god, he's so brave if he gets caught.
A barbed wire fence!
Now, you cut that fence and get this platoon on the move!
Yes, sir!
It worked!
We have to move. Without Captain Sobel, 1st Platoon? We improvise. Double envelopment. Get out a base of fire to cut the road in all directions. Tell Gardner to move left with 2nd. I'll be right up the middle with 3rd. Go.
He seems a natural. They're so cool to me. They're like army sign language. Oh!
You've done it now, Yanks. You've captured me. Would that be the enemy?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Look at him dressed so well in his tweed.
Who was the idiot? Cut that man's fence.
Ordered to, sir.
Oh no, oh my god.
Major Horton told you to do that.
Yes, he did.
Major Horton is on leave in London.
Oh no, he knows he's been punked. That was brilliant. Someone's going to pay though. Oh, look at these quaint little villages.
Lieutenant Winters, with Captain Sobel's compliments, sir.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You spelled court-martial.
No, sir, I do not understand. Your orders to inspect the latrines at 1000 hours. I followed your orders to the minute.
I changed the time to 0945.
No one told me, sir.
When given a task to perform, you should have delegated. You failed to do so. To let such a failure of duty go unpunished, what kind of message is that to the men?
I performed my duty as I was ordered.
I disagree. Your options are quite simple. Denial of a 48-hour pass for 60 days. Or you may appeal and request a trial by court-martial. You spend your weekends on the base anyway. Be a man. Take the punishment.
May I borrow your pen, sir? I request trial by court-martial.
Yeah, good on you. Ha!
So we're going through with this, right? Well, we'd all better be clear of the consequences. We could be lined up against a wall and shot. I'm ready to face that. And every one of us had better be too.
Okay, they're going to stand behind Winters.
I will not follow that man into combat.
Me neither.
Let's do it.
I hereby no longer wish to serve in easy company.
Good luck.
I ought to have you all shot. An active mutiny while we prepare for invasion of Europe, which leaves me no choice to spare your lives. Now get out of my office and get out of my sight.
I can only speculate, sir. Most of the men would never do this.
Sergeant's convinced all NCOs in your company to turn in their stripes. Winter's court-martial has been an unpleasant distraction. Your command of Easy Company has been exemplary.
Thank you, sir.
Except for the actions of a few of your non-coms, I believe you fielded one of the finest companies of soldiers I've ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Division has established a parachute training school. The idea is for non-infantry types who are vital to the coming invasion to take jump training there. Frankly, I can't think of anyone more qualified to command such a school than you are.
They're sending him away.
I'm losing Easy Company?
War effort needs you elsewhere.
Who will be replacing me?
Lieutenant Meehan from Baker Company is senior. Good luck at Chilton Folliot, Herbert. Don't let us down now.
Wow, well, the mutiny worked. In that moment, I sort of felt a little bit sorry for him, but not really. He's just not a man's man. Haha! That was some look. Bye! So I guess Winters will still have his court-martial date, but at least Ross is gone. 1944. Wow.
That's all, mate. We're chummies from the Omens. Somebody's tied his head up. I can get your mince pies from some of this Jerry Clubber.
It's just so funny hearing a British accent.
These men have been through the toughest training, and they volunteered for it. Oh, why they volunteered? The man in the foxhole next to them would be the best, not some draftee who's gonna get him killed.
Bearing 042.
Then another left.
Right over Ramsbury.
Ramsbury, pottery. It's Normandy.
Utah, here
and Omaha, here. Seaborne infantry will hit these beaches D-Day. Airborne's objective to take the town of Carentan.
We will drop behind this Atlantic wall. Between our assembly area, there's a German garrison. Easy Company will destroy that garrison. Easy Company! Listen up! No jump tonight. The invasion has been postponed.
Okay, so we've caught up to the start, the beginning. Everybody's more quiet. Oh, these young faces. Look at them looking at the camera. Wow. Oh, that was so real.
Row is handing these out for air sickness. One now, another 30 minutes in the air.
Second platoon, listen up. Good luck. God bless you. I'll see you in the assembly area.
Well, look, just shows how much they weigh. They all have to be helped up.
That air signal is making me loopy.
Oh, the music. And let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon General Dwight Eisenhower. Oh. Wow. What a first episode. Wow, I just pressed pause on the first episode of Band of Brothers. Gosh, that episode just set us up perfectly for what's going to happen next. They're crossing the channel. I truly loved those last moments of the episode where the boats were on the water and all the planes were just dotted in the sky, and as well watching them leave and the music playing, the sense of duty was so strong within that last bit. And also you felt their fright and the immensity of the task ahead of them, especially with the dark weather and the clouds. You just really get the sense of doom impending, really. But I love the characters. I thought, I can't pronounce the last name of the character David Schwimmer played, but what a man. I mean, it was easy to hate him, wasn't it? It was easy to just really dislike him, and I didn't think we would come across a character so horrid in the first episode. But I love the contrast it shows between Damian Lewis's character. We're obviously gonna champion him and feel that he's our captain, lieutenant in charge, his rank, looking after the boys. He's gonna be the perfect hero for us. An interesting character too, because I noticed when they did the skills out in the fields, I don't know what you would call that, not orienteering, but at least with the maps, he knew what he was doing and he had a quiet confidence about him, and like David Schwimmer's character. So when he got booted off, I was glad David left. But the boys as well, the soldiers, there's so many characters there, and I really got the sense of camaraderie, especially when they, formed the alliance to follow through with the mutiny, as I learned it's called. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I really like that bit. I love watching the scenes in England, in the pretty village. It just really made me think about how picturesque everything is on one side of the water, and then they're gonna approach Normandy. And that was interesting too, looking at how they named the beaches. Some of the names were familiar to me from your comments from the Saving Private Ryan video on YouTube, you know, Omaha Beach and was it Utah Beach further up. Just amazing that that was how everything came about in those meeting rooms, with all the soldiers listening and preparing and knowing how they're gonna go forward in battle. I really can't wait for the next episode. I thought the music was beautiful and it was very well paced, and I really liked how real everything looked. I don't know how Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks went about obtaining the planes and using the parachutes, but everything just looks so authentic. It obviously took a lot of planning and really superb execution. It was done perfectly. I liked at the start as well when we went through the credits and all the filming looked like photographs. And actually that reminds me of that scene where they're about to leave and the camera looks at the soldiers and they look right in the eye of the camera. Is it called breaking the fourth wall? Perhaps it's called that in cinematography, but it caught me off guard, but it just made me very aware that these men were real, young men, who many of whom obviously passed away, and it's like they were looking at the camera as if they were looking into having their photo taken to be remembered. And we will remember them. And I love the ending, the letter from Eisenhower. That was wonderful to read. And just thinking about the start with the interviews of the real veterans, and then it sort of, the episode was sandwiched with the letter from Eisenhower. It was just perfect balance, showing the reality of what was happening. I hope it's like that every episode. It just gives us a real snapshot in time so we can understand fully the emotional impact that was going on from the boys in America and the boys in England, you know, how it affected them. Extraordinary. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next episode. Oh, and I really did like the little scene with the old man on his bike. I thought that was a nice, subtle touch of humour. It was just very well done. Brilliant. I'm so glad I started it. It's going to be a winner, I can tell already. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Band of Brothers with me. If you liked the episode and my reaction to it, please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next time for episode 2, Band of Brothers.